The National Rishta Nata Department of USA works throughout the year to facilitate marriages for members of the Jamaat across the country. Through recent online webinars highlighting the guidance of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, the department has made huge strides in promoting the importance of marriage in Islam. Under the guidance of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, may Allah be his helper, the efforts of the department have extended to in-person events, allowing the families of potential matches to meet each other in a comfortable, relaxed environment. The first regional Rishta Nata meet and greet event took place at the Masroor Mosque in Virginia on Saturday, March 11th, 2023.
We invited all Jamaat members, and we had over 90 registrants, and many but not all gathered here, and we're facilitating their matches. So basically families are introduced to one another. The local chapter has been very gracious in hosting us. There's private rooms where families will spend 20-30 minutes introducing each other. And so this is the vision of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Ayyadullah bin Nasr al-Aziz. Hazur graciously guided us, advised us, instructed us to follow this format. It's a format that was started in the UK a few years ago, and they had some success with that. So we're modeling today's event after that.
Hazrat Masih Maud has introduced Rishta Nata in the Jamaat. Nothing is perfect in this world. I am not perfect. My wife is not perfect. You are not perfect. Your wives are not perfect. But Alhamdulillah, thank God, everything is going perfectly. Why? Trust in Allah, prayer, supplication.
The National Rishta Nata Department worked tirelessly with the local South Virginia Jamaat over the last few weeks to make sure all the arrangements were in place for the attendees, from scheduling the meetings, preparing lunch and refreshments, and even down to meticulous site decorations.
The Rishta Nata team comprises of many volunteers, men and women, very dedicated, and over 30 of our team members put this together behind the scenes. It required a lot of logistical coordination, calling candidates, calling their families, setting up appointment times.
By the grace of Allah, over 60 families participated in this first event, with over 25 formal meetings taking place.
Hazur's vision is to have a space, a neutral space like a mosque or a prayer center, where families can come together and be formally introduced through the Rishta Nata department in a respectful way and an amicable way.
And I think this event in particular, there are different ways for that to happen. One, we had an organized meet and greet where on a larger scale in front of, just on the men's side and on the ladies' side respectively, everyone introduced themselves and just talked a little bit about themselves and what they're about. Then in an informal setting, people are doing it as they're seeing each other during lunch and kind of just walking in the halls and waiting for their meetings. Third is obviously the meetings that happen between families where candidates can sit down and talk to each other. And then you can finally focus on what really matters, which is the family, the personality, whether it fits well with them, and just focusing on the things that count, the two people that are supposed to get to know each other.
I must admit that I was truly impressed with the organization of this event, and the atmosphere of the masjid was beautiful that day. I enjoyed the entire event thoroughly. I pray for Hazur, as without his guidance, such an event would not be permissible. I pray for all the families who are seeking rishtas, and I pray for the facilitators and volunteers who put this event together. You all have done a fantastic job, and I hope for future success in such events.
Inshallah, future events are being planned for Texas, Chicago, and New York later in the year. This is Omar Farouk reporting for MTA International, USA Studios.